Hello guys and welcome back to StarDrive of the BlackBox and Combined Arms Mods, where we're at war with the Kilrathi and perhaps more importantly seem to be the target of the remnants, which currently are just blockading Philia 1. We're just getting reminders there about the remnants and the pirates. So researching fast shielding. We've got the first level of frigates, so some better shields might, I don't know. I think we'll be okay against the drones. In fact, the planet's actually taken them out. But this ancient frigate, my gosh, that is that's going to be a tough nut to crack. So in the meantime, as I can't fight the remnants successfully, a little bit like the Romans with Hannibal, I think the way that I will hopefully try to succeed is just to avoid battle for the moment, and instead we'll focus on the Kilrathi. Come away, little scouts, otherwise you're not going to last very long. So our peace treaty with the United Federation has expired, but hopefully they'll stick with it. Oh dear, those missiles dealt with our little scout, but actually I've got better sensors now, so I think that an improved scout would be the way to go. So if I go with the Corvette, can I put the big sensors on the Corvette, is my question. That's a small one, so no is perhaps the answer to that. In fact, there's no perhaps about it. No is so. I can go with the subspace sensor on a frigate. Do I want? Yeah, I think a scout frigate is going to be okay. What I really want to do is so I'll tell you what, we'll put the sensor on there. Maybe like that. Take the symmetry off. I'll put a bridge here. I can't put the bridge there because the bridge is going to be back like that, and that's a bit wonky. Don't think I like that. So let's have a look at the engines first of all, then, as I was going to. So I think medium overdrive engines in like that, and I haven't got the next level of the velocity package. Let's power it up with some overloads. And maybe what I want to do actually is go warp. Really, really fast warp. Sublight obviously is not very good, but we can improve that via these thrusters. So maybe something like that, super, super fast. Have a bridge in there. Have the sensors. Yeah, okay, they're a bit exposed to the outside, but as in by here. But it's not meant to be a combat vessel as such. We're looking at very much a scout. Do I want it to do anything else? It could have some weapons on it, I suppose. Do I want weapons on it? Maybe. We've got the energy, so what about something like that? What's the range, actually? Do you know what? I should probably go for maximum range. So yeah, go like that. And but I do. There's a sort of so hold position, don't engage. So it's purely for defense. It's nice and fast, so I quite like that. What about an auxiliary power core? No room for it. I could bump these reactors over. Oh, on either side, and then an auxiliary power core in the middle here, just to give it even more oomph. And then I'm thinking we... can I bring you over one? No, I can't. I can't. Okay. So shields then. Not ideal. Unless I go like this, I suppose. Now the shields like that is very exposed now, unfortunately. But I think that's the way we'll go. And armor. What's the lightest? So I'm looking here at the mass is 10. If I go with plasteel, mass is 9, so there's not a big difference. So we could put in a bit of armor. But you can see the speed dropping down as I do that. What about some turn stuff, actually? I'm just seeing that the turn rate is in red. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything I can do to improve that. The forward thrusters. No, because obviously they're just forward. Okay, well, we'll just have to live with that. And really, I think I want all the other stuff. So let's go. I'll stick the symmetry back on. Go like this. So how fast is it now? 471, 55k. Ooh, it really has dropped down in speed. I do have power surplus though, so could we go with little thrusters? By here? Yeah, that seems to help. Yeah, I think that's more like it. Okay, so it's going to be very vulnerable from the back, but it's got the shields. Yeah, let's go with that. Ooh, I don't know. Nature's eyes. There we go. Sticking with our sort of Pollops theme of trying to save not just a planet, but all of them. So frigate then. Why don't we could have 3 little scouts. I mean, we probably only need 1 in reality, but we'll go with 3 so we've got a proper scout fleet. And yeah, we are trying to repair or rebuild, replenish the combat fleets. This 3rd fleet, yeah, they are the bombers. So did I deliberately put a gap in there? Anyway, it's fine. So yeah, we'll send the 3rd fleet to Maiden. Well, actually, stop short because we'll get the home fleet involved in just taking out some of those defenders there. The 5th fleet is being replenished at a steady rate, and we'll bring them back over here to try and help the planet, because it is blockaded at the moment, so it's struggling. But the defense battery is at least kicking in. The disruptors doing, they are whittling down the shields. At no point firing at this thing though. Just that's it. Hit the heavy drones. Take out the heavy drones first of all. And yeah, well, I suppose the support drones, if there's any left, they should perhaps be the first target. But look, we'll let that carry on. So 3rd fleet, I think you can probably afford to move in a bit now. And 4th fleet, yeah. Looks like the Korathi do have a bit of a presence here. Fighters, a bomber. So not looking too scary right now. And I think that that was the ship they captured actually. So it's not going to stand up to our fighters. That's not our fighter craft, our combat vessels. They are corvettes. Have these actually got... No, they're missiles. I think one of them had bombs, but the bombs won't help them right now because we're using corvettes, obviously. But it looks like we've taken out those defenders fairly easily. And then Maiden 1, oh look, it's just really not worth taking with the troops. But perhaps if I hit enough of their planets, they'll sort of reconsider being at war with me. Oh Christ! There's bombers. Oh dear! I was quite enjoying just peppering these drones without consequence. The shield has recovered a bit, but not enough. Okay, we need to get our fleet back straight away. There goes the Korathi forces on Maiden 1. Let's move on to Maiden 2. Purge the system completely. Though I'm kind of getting a taste of my own medicine down here, which is uncomfortable. Where are the fleets? Fleet, but probably a bit strung out, and then the 4th fleet is all the way over there. May even get snagged on that world there with the gravity well, so I'll just readjust their path. And yeah, we'll just take out this world and bring our 3rd fleet back to Rathi, yeah, back to Tor. So 4th fleet, yeah, just come past Arlus 1. Has the shield collapsed yet? No, still there, still there. There's probably not long to go. So 4th fleet, come on, and ideally I'd prefer to have the 5th fleet arrive at the same time. Yeah, we'll see. It would be better if this fleet was actually within our own system, within our own radius, because it would speed things up. So why don't you... every time I click them, it sort of stops them, so... So yeah, we're going to need to sort of jump in, raid, try and kill the bombers, and jump back out before that ancient frigate melts us. Are we too close there? Are they going to jump out and hit us? No. So we're all clustering together. How is the shield? Oh, the shield is down to 60. It's going to collapse soon. So I think we're going to have to just try and get in there and disrupt their bombardment. I feel like the battle for Philia could be quite a prolonged campaign as we try and just harass the remnants to keep them from wiping out the population. The shield is still up, but not for long, guys. Come on, we need to jump. Sell your lives dearly for the people of Philia. For the citizens. I suppose they're not people, are they? They're people to me. Shoot the bombers. Don't worry about that frigate. Get in here and hit these bombers. The Corzine world has fallen to the Volfa. The shield is still up for the moment. Fourth fleet, any chance of any help? Okay, that's a bomber gone. Could we take out any of these? Fourth Fleet is still a way away. Ooh, let's click. After analysing more Remnant wreckage, we have enough information of some of the technologies the Remnants are using. We will need to assign... Oh, okay, so great, we've got the option to grab some of their tech. Fifth Fleet, you need to be firing. The Fourth Fleet has arrived, so come on hit this. They are hitting the frigate now, so the question is, could we have the numbers? Oh, where are they jumping to? Where have they jumped to? It will no doubt sort of give the shield at Ophelia a little bit of a respite. Let's where are you going? Let's all gather together. Perhaps, actually no, gather together above Ophelia so that you can repair, because there's a little bit of damage. And right, we got our first fleet, our little scouts. So Revok was really well defended. It's got a pretty large shield. What are these systems? If I zoom out enough, I can click on them. Oh gosh, they've got quite a few worlds here. Are all of them rubbish? Yes, basically that is the answer there. They are rubbish. So I was whinging in my, at the start of this campaign about how crap my worlds were, but actually I think the Kulrathi have suffered the same problem in that geographically they looked pretty intimidating, but then when you get into it, some of their worlds have been, pretty poor. Just loads of sort of barren worlds. Not all of them, and we're going to have some challenges, but yeah, for now, I think the... let's have a look. What's that? Rebaldix. Yeah, see, 0.17 out of 2.8. Ridnia. Oh, that could be a 7.8 world for us. That's worth going after. Albeit we'll be sharing with the United Federation. Petus. Oh, yeah, they got 7.7 billion there. So yeah, they've got some worlds. Yolon. Oh, 10.2. Hey, Yolone 3 is a good world for them. So perhaps that's where we need to go and visit. Let's do that. Actually, let's bring the first fleet to Yolone. Let's just check the fleets. How are we doing, guys? Requisition. Sometimes the automatic requisition doesn't work, so you just need to keep an eye on it. It's not a game breaker or anything like that. Just something to bear in mind. So we're about to get the fast shielding. I just wonder whether I should hang on and grab the next velocity package. Otherwise, I'm going to end up with a lot of sluggish frigates. I mean, these scout ones are okay, but that's because they've been sort of stripped down. Whereas I'd want my combat ones to have quite a bit more stuff on them. Yeah, I think I'll get the next velocity package first before we start cranking out loads of frigates. We seem to be doing okay against the AI factions. It's the remnants that are a big problem. Fast shielding unlocked. Lovely. So that will improve. Oh, yeah, and the drone, actually. I should upgrade my drone. I'll do that. Do I want to do anything on the... Oh, I really should. But, no, look, we're trying to get a decent frigate out of the shipyards. So let's go velocity package first. I'll get to the point where I'm happy designing a frigate, and then... I'll do quite a few economic techs then, I think. Philia. I wonder whether... yeah, so there should be transports. Yeah, so that heavy laser emplacement is at least moving along at the moment. So that's encouraging. That if they do come and siege again, then provided we could take out the some of the bombers, then we might be all right. How are things on Polmar? Well, not Polmar. How are things on Sprawl and Bright Moon? So yeah, just cranking out the storms at 18. I won't interfere with anything. Bright Moon also producing storms, even though it's actually kicking out 34 food. That is great with this 2.34 fertility. That is absolutely lovely. 3 freighters coming in to help with production. Yes, it's exporting food. They're doing the job that we wanted them to. So first fleet, it's got a much larger vision radius now than the little corvettes I was using, which is good because that's the whole purpose. Now then, let's just have a little look at these worlds, because I'll just pause the game for a second, because what I haven't done is I haven't in any way sort of sorted out some defences for them. So I would quite like some listening posts, just to sort of keep an eye on the situation around here. And then at Tor, we'll go with... I should upgrade, shouldn't I? I don't know if we'll have enough power. Hang on. Let's just have a little look, rather than me umming and ahhing. So let's load up this shields then. So we've got the class 1 shield, which is 2,000 strength. But if we went up to class 1, 2,500. So if I bang that in like that, we do have enough. It eats into the weapon power time. But it sends the shields from 5,200 to 6,200, and the it'll recharge very fast after combat, basically. I think we go with that. It's not a big upgrade, but it will it'll help. And I need to go in and delete the old ones, I suppose. Platform. So just the D. Just delete that. And let's get rid of that one, because that was from my Volta playthrough, I think. Righty ho. So let us go with the D1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then bull 4 of them. But then we'll also have some of these drone launchers, 4 there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. I just clicked somebody, I think, which I shouldn't have. Yeah, I just told my... Sorry, that was my misclick. And also drones then. I don't know why I clicked that on shipyard. So load up my drones, my little wasps. And I can presume... So just take symmetry off for a second, because I want to look at the... Is it the command module we've got a better version of? So we've got a shielded drone command module. So that will have... yeah, so it gives it a little shield. which will improve things. So let's just have a look. So sublight speed, not really affected too much. Yeah, I'm happy with that. What if we actually go with energy weapons? Oh, I can't. I remember now. I cannot. Or I could. Wait. If I get rid of you, oh no, you've got to. So you've got to be an engine. You've got to be. Okay, so we'll just we'll go with that upgrade. So Wasp drone, Mark 1s, and do I want to upgrade all of my other platforms? Is it enough of an upgrade? It won't cost much, so we'll go with that. Do I actually want to put some defenses around Philia? In case they've got a little... They can obviously hit any of my other planets, but I think let's go with... just put some defenses to help out should they return. Anyway, has our fleet arrived? Hang on, did I put all the defenses I wanted to? That'll do for now. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're alone. So, what have we got? We've got pretty rubbish planet. So we'll bring the third fleet over. They're not even occupying that one. And then you're alone 3 is it's an absolute hive of activity. Loads of troops there. Okay, so let's bring the 5th. Just the 5th, actually. That should do the job along with the 3rd. So maybe we'll try and capture Yalone. Because we've got troops relatively nearby. What if we... Yeah, I just launched them now. And let's get them on the way over here. Right, we've got the heavy... Is it heavy laser or just laser emplacement? Heavy laser emplacement, fine. Which will give it a little bit more of a kick should the remnants turn up there again. You just know they're going to pick a different planet, though. So, anyway, you can see all the constructors now whizzing around in order to upgrade my defences. For what I hope will be a meaningful upgrade and won't just drain the energy, but anyway, we will find out together. So I'm kind of thinking Yalone, Revok, and then stop attacking? I don't know. Well, I suppose if they won't sign a peace treaty, I'll hit Lazuli. So Revok, then, has got this special, what would have been an anomaly, and as now they've discovered it, basically, where it's giving it sort of close to 2,000 shields. So it might end up being absolutely... massive siege in sort of the sense of a prolonged siege. I may even design a frigate bomber specifically for the purpose of sieging it down. So we will see. We'll see. But first of all, you'll take out that sort of hasn't got any, hasn't got close by systems. As in Lazuli, they could bring forces. I suppose, in this game they can bring them from anywhere, can't they? But yeah, let's go for this easier one first, and then take out Revok, which I would like to take out just because of its proximity to Rathi. Yeah, from memory, there's loads of troops there. So my little Pollops soldiers aren't going to be up to the task. Quite cool though. I quite like big, strong planetary shields. To me, it seems to give the ground combat more of a relevance, basically. Like, you've been able to see where, I've been sort of just glassing worlds that don't have shields. Even where the world is worth taking, if they don't have shields, you can just use your bombers to take out the take out the troops and then just walk on in afterwards. Whereas a nice big fat planetary shield, you kind of get a bit of a the battle for Hoth going on, where you've got to send in your ground troops to take out the shield because your orbital force can't deal with it. I don't know, it might just give a bit more relevance to things like ground batteries and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, later on in the game, there are already better shields, but I think it's like 1,000 shield or something like that. Whereas, let's have a look whilst I'm on the subject. Ranting away here. Where are we? Probably defense, Benjamin. Yeah. So does it say how much shield? It doesn't. I think it's about 1,000 odd. And then there's planet fortification. Oh, that's the 1,000. So I don't know. Maybe worth bumping that up. Just an observation. You don't want people to turtle too much, but let's say it might make ground combat more relevant. Although, of course, this is primarily a space fighting game, so perhaps it's best the ground combat is a bit sort of, two-dimensional. So, what are these then? These were these were actually troops. Yeah, so it is worth having some guns on your bombers. Right, there's a whole sort of salvo of bombs, and yeah, they're launching their troops to try and capture us. So we actually took out all the colonists in that one salvo. So yeah, do not hesitate to shoot them down. Quite liking the combo of the sort of heavier green lasers with the little blues, just because the blues offer that sort of kind of rapid fire. So you're lone 3, right? Let's bring the 3rd fleet, your 5th fleet, and the troops. Where are you, my little troops? You're over here. So yeah, I think a bit of rapid fire, which the shots themselves don't carry as much damage because there's loads of shots. It doesn't matter if you miss so much. It's useful. It is useful. Oh, it's a crash ship. I see. So we'll carry on the campaign there. The secrets, was that just the usual one? Yeah, Remnant Studies. Remnant Small Reactor and the Power Cell. I'm tempted to go for that, actually. To get the small reactor. Probably more useful than the fighter one I've currently got. Just for where it's sort of a 2x2 or a 3x3. Oh, hey! 3rd fleet, come away. We're actually looks like we may have a proper space battle. You're a bit too late, Kulrathi. Oh, and they are using missiles, which is a bit of a concern. Let's yeah, get into battle formation, guys. 3rd fleet move over here, and 5th fleet, well, kind of, weapons free. Ooh, that's a bomber, which but not a planetary bomber, an actual anti-capital ship bomber, which isn't going to be very useful for them right now. But these missiles are. Yeah, actually taking out our corvettes there with... ooh, yeah, we're suffering. I really should have invested in some PG, particularly with the Dauntless also on my border. So they can't stand up to a salvo, but they are kiting us a bit. So come on, guys, we need to be over here. Third fleet, I think you can actually start bombarding whilst our fifth fleet engage. So what's the shields on them? Yeah, sort of 1200. Fine. Quite glad I made these fast now, and also glad that I am investing in that second velocity package. There goes the first salvo of bombs. My gosh, there's going to be millions of troops. So third fleet, you actually need to try and take out some of these defenders. Yeah, try and keep your distance, because we're going to be hit by these troops. Ah, this is... Guys, no. You need to be shooting. Shoot the troops, shoot the troops. How is the 5th Fleet doing? Oh, we're just, slowly whittling them down, but perhaps a bit too slowly. Has our 3rd Fleet survived? Oh dear me. Oh gosh. Not very well. So 5th, you need to come up here and take out the captured ships before our troops get wiped out. So let's move the troops away. 1st Fleet, you do have weapons. Let's bring them in. Actually, if I tell them to attack, they'll get into range, I would think. Oh yeah, look, I mean, they took out most of our fleet with that little ambush. Chuck some more bombs towards the planet. We'll let the 5th Fleet come in and take out the captured ships. But without bombers, I cannot take this planet. And yeah, do you know what? They may have effectively got rid of my bombing fleet. Yeah, I got 3 bombers left. So 5th Fleet, come and how many troops have they got left on the planet? Too many. So we'll bring the 3rd Fleet, or what's left of it, back to Tor. We'll sort of hang around Yalone as a sort of we'll kind of besiege this system, I suppose. But I'm gonna need some bombers. Perhaps this is the point at which to design a new one, but I do want that sort of velocity package. A Cortazine world has fallen to the United Federation. So yeah, our offensive has stalled. Firstly, can you... Yeah, they're not combat ships because they're designed to just stay there, basically. So this little guy is actually quite a threat. Let's task this storm with coming to help out. So the shields are nice, you know. Yeah, 5,500 shields. That is good, but it's the only thing actually stopping these missiles at the moment. I'll grab a bunch of you guys. Let's go and take him out. 3rd Fleet, have you arrived yet? No, so we'll let them. In fact, you're probably gonna get caught at Revok, so let's just move you. Fine, there's our storm doing the damage now, and yeah, there we go. A little bit slow for my liking, but we got there in the end. So 5th Fleet, just stay there. The planet, Got to wait for our third fleet to be rebuilt. Let's just move to Revok just to see what the situation is with the scout fleet. And still a way to go on velocity package, but it is what it is. Should I bang the speed up a bit? Don't like doing that when I'm at war, which in this game is pretty much all the time. So yeah, third fleet move to Tor, which has now got its defences around. I'm quite happy with the speed at which we've been able to create those defences. You know, tempted. You know, I'd like nice big shipyard, not shipyards, the big stations, which can be much larger than these. But then, you know, static defences over investing in the mobile fleet. It's yeah. I think the fleet has to come first. But then with the remnants able to sort of turn up at will, perhaps that's not wise. Karathi forces, oh yeah, that's nothing to stress out about. So have these three. We've actually got quite a few bombers rebuilt now, so let's yeah, let's move over here. Yeah, still, you know, far too many troops there for us to take out. We're gonna need our bombers, which at least now are on the way. And so Revok 3. Oh, we've got the velocity package, right? So the next question is: do I want another technology before I move on to upgrading? So energy, no, because that is too far a jump for me for 6,000 right now. There'll always be something better that you could put on. The next level of frigate hull, for example, is quite tempting. No. I'll tell you what, I think it's going to be a better investment to improve our economy. And we'll go with... oh, planetary computing, that's a big jump, isn't it? We'll go with privatization, because that will reduce the platform and freighter maintenance, and I've obviously got quite a few platforms and freighters whizzing around now. So we'll help try and bump the economy up so that we can get a better research rate, so that we can go and do those more interesting things. And yeah, let's design our frigate then. So the Fern. So engines first of all. I'll go with the overdrives. I will want a warp engine, so we'll go like that. Power, like that. I suspect we will need some more, but I'll leave it for the moment. We will want a bridge. And let's have a think about weaponry. Well, I think it's got to be these disruptor cannons. Range of 2,800. I don't think we can fit the heavies on. Oh, we could fit 2 heavies. Is that silly? I suspect. Well. So heavy disruptor has a range of 4,000. Kicks out 444 DPS. It can't target fighters, but that's okay. Ooh, that would give a lot more punch, I think. Let's have a look. So, ship offense is 565, whereas if I go with, let's say, 4 turrets, I'll just plonk them on anywhere for the moment, is 293. So yeah, big guns are better, I suppose. So we'll go like that, and then I need some PD, which I think probably go with these little purples. So one like that, one like that. Maybe no, not there. we'll leave them like that. Strategy will be to be at long range. Purples, actually, you can't be there because we need the shields to go in there. One like that, one like that. So we've got the whole ship surrounded by shields. Power is an issue, as I thought it would be. Power is a massive issue. That is perhaps where these big guns fall down. Well, we did invest in some power armor. How fast is it? 60. Okay, so perhaps not as fast as I'd like, but not too bad. So this could all be power armor with just plasteel at the front there. It's helped, but not sufficiently. How fast? Oh, down to 400 odd. I would perhaps like to have some thrusters in like that, which bangs it up to 600, which is more palatable, particularly if they're going to, ideally be a kiting ship to sort of, back away and open fire with these big disruptors. Let's have a look. What if I put some power cells? Does that make any difference? Oh, 1.36, that's not good enough, is it? Let's stick power armor on, just to see whether we can resolve. Weapon power time, 1.55. Oh, dear me. If I got rid of you, and I put a medium power block, 2.11. Yeah, we've got these little power cells. Looking at power again. Maybe all the armor needs to become power generating, which is not ideal. What's better for us? So weapon power time 2.47. So if I chop out some armor and I put in some more of those, right? It's up to 3.98 now. Which and then like that. What's my design issues? Cannot target fighters. Okay, low weapon power time. Yeah, partial weapon, low weapon accuracy. Yeah, I'm a bit reluctant because I want this to be a good sort of kiting ship, but of course it's going to run out of firepower fairly soon. But then it will recharge. The overload reactors are the best for what we want. If I swapped out this warp drive, which is a bit silly because I've just specifically researched that. So FTL speed of 47. If I went to an auxiliary power core instead, we're down to 30k, but the weapon power time is up to 14. We'll go with the quicker warp speed for now, but something to think about. So we're going to save this. It could be a very flawed design, but anyway, as a long thorn to remind me that it's meant for that sort of stuff. It's a shame. Can I put little purple ones here? I will, just because it needs a bit of PG at the front there, like that. Yeah. So we'll save that as the long thorn. And what should we do? I think maybe merge them into the 5th fleet. Oh, rebuild. So let's go with the frigates, Longthorn, and 1, 2, 3, 4, just to kick things off. No, we'll go in the 4th fleet as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like that. Not very neat, but it'll do the job. And yeah, let's resume things. Just to allow things to move forward a bit. And so yeah, I need to collect our 3rd fleet here, bomb Yalone. Then we'll turn on Revoc. I will get privatization. Anything else I need to be doing for the moment? No, I think that's probably the best progress I can make at the moment, guys. So what I'll do, I'll end this episode here. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks very much.